Neighbors outraged at Dad's backyard project are calling him brilliant now that it's finished. What project was it? You'll have to watch to the end to find out. It's no secret that parents will go the extra mile for their children. They want to give them everything they never had growing up. So whether the kids want a swing set, trampoline, or even a sandbox in the backyard, moms and dads will always do their best to provide. But these two men went above and beyond their daddy duties when they took on two massive backyard DIY projects. What they managed to build with their own two hands not only impressed their children, but the entire neighborhood. A man from Texas was grieving the loss of his beloved dog when he suddenly had a great idea. Since the backyard was now empty, he figured he could fill it with something to take his mind off things. That's when he decided to build a small koi pond in his backyard. He grabbed a shovel and started to dig his way to healing. But then one day he stopped. Everything changed once his son was born. Having a pond full of fish would have been nice, but he decided to create something his newborn child could appreciate too. He had a new plan now, one he knew would thrill the entire family. He enlisted the help of his friend who was a landscaper, and together they started a different project altogether. The work was labor-intensive and challenging in the summer heat, but with each shovel of dirt, his heart began to heal and feel full of hope for his family's future. He bought new piping, rebar, and a filtration system to install. The filtration system would be critical to the impressive project that he had planned. Things were slowly, but surely, coming into place. Now it was time to pour the concrete. Though he was no longer building a koi pond, there was still much water involved. What used to be a big hole was now looking more and more like a pool. That's right, this dad was building a natural oasis for his family, and the end result far exceeded everyone's expectations. Finally, after 2 months of backbreaking work and nearly $10,000 spent, the project was complete. It was only fitting, after everything, that his son would take the first dip. After such a heartbreaking loss, this man found love again when his son was born. However, what one California man chose to build for his kids may top this daddy DIY project. That would be quite the impressive feat, considering how impressive a project the home pool already was. Would it really be even grander in scale? We will certainly find out, but first, we'd like to remind you to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell right now. If you do, comment Notification Squad, and we'll reply to all of you with a thank you. Will Pemble from San Francisco was on vacation with his family at Six Flags when his son asked a question that most parents would automatically turn down. They had just finished riding the world's tallest roller coaster, King Ka, when his son Lyle asked, "Why don't we build our own roller coaster, Dad?" Will paused for a second and then told his son what a great idea that would be. It sounded crazy, but this father had a brilliant reason for agreeing to such an absurd request. He recalled in an interview that it would be an amazing opportunity to apply mathematics and scientific concepts to real-world problems. What better way to learn than through a hands-on experience? Will went to the drawing board to plan out the logistics of, well, building a roller coaster in his backyard. It might have seemed impossible, but he was sure it could be done. He bought wooden posts for the frame of the coaster. Once the foundation was laid, he planned to make the track from strong PVC pipe for a smooth ride. The track was finished, but he needed to build a sturdy cart that would keep his son Lyle safe, so he decided to build it from steel. After 6 months and 300 hours of labor, Will had finished the 180-foot-long roller coaster in his backyard. It truly was a sight to see, but would it function as nicely as it looked? Lyle was exploding with excitement over his new toy. He named it the Caution Zone because Will, as a protective dad, set a bunch of ground rules first. Lyle anxiously took the first test run, and voila! The Caution Zone was essentially a mini King Ka. Will's hope to make math and science fun for his son seemed to have worked.